Hello, this is Табула Rasa, and I am Юлия Максименюк. Exciting experiments, useful recommendations, and some valuable information are waiting for you. In this program, you will learn how music affects people, take part in the debate between humanities and natural sciences, and learn why it is important to switch summer tires to winter tires. From their very birth, humans are surrounded by different rhymes. Scientists have proven that music can affect a person's mood and change it. For example, Bach's Italian Concerto reduces anger, whereas music by Beethoven and Tchaikovsky helps you sleep better. Marina Kavyazina will share her ideas on what music to listen to during your study period. Music is not only a means of entertainment. Musical rhymes can not only help us organize our thoughts, but they can also aid in memorizing. Many students listen to music while preparing for the lecture. Psychologists believe that this method is highly effective. It was experimentally proven that music affects such functions as memory, perception, and cognition. Researchers have long discovered that music influences humans' ability to memorize things. Do all kinds of music affect people in the same way? Let's find out what music can help in preparing for the lecture. We'll conduct an experiment with the psychologist Yana Kosanovskaya. 3 students will participate in our experiment. They study different subjects. The participants will be listening to 3 songs of different genres: rock, classical music, and rap, while memorizing poem abstracts by Alexander Pushkin. The experiment will show what music improves memory.
Перед границей святой стоит поникший главой, со спитком громадилом падовым, раки храма золотят, столбом гранитные громады. Неполусорно пестроте, всех неподписанных каракул, на повеселой остроте. Маститый страж, страны державный, смиритель всех ее врагов. Перед гробницей святой стою с проникшей головой, все спит кругом одни лампады. Я вас узнал, о мой оракул, не по узорной пестроте всех недописанных каракул. Я вас узнал, о мой оракул, не по узорной пестроте всех неподписанных каракул, но по веселой остроте. Она мила, скажу меж нами, придворных витязей гроза, и можно с южными звездами сравнить особенно стихами ее черкесские глаза.
Вас узнал, о мой оракул, не по узорной пестроте всех неподписанных каракул, но по вселенной остроте.
Мне было комфортнее учить стихи под рэп.
Learning poems while listening to rap was more comfortable as the poem words corresponded to the beats. I wanted to move and dance while listening to rock. Classical music seemed a bit boring and relaxing. To me, it was easier to learn the poem while listening to classical music, because it was peaceful.
It
was interesting to see how music affects memory. I always do my homework and listen to music at the same time. To me, Mozart's music was more effective than rap, and rock confused me.
С тоской невольной, с восхищением я перечитываю вас. Я восклицаю с нетерпением. Пора в Москву сейчас.
Я вас узнал, о мой оракул, не по узорной пестроте всех недописанных каракул, но по веселой остроте.
Она мила, скажу меж нами, придворных витязей гроза, и можно с южными звездами сравнить особенно стихами ее черкесские глаза.
All students agreed that classical music had helped remember the poems better than rock and rap. It is also proven by different research and our expert. The experiment showed us that classical music, especially by Mozart, Bach and Vivaldi, positively affects our memory in comparison with rock and rap. As it turned out, studying in silence is not the only option. To make your preparation more effective, choose the right background music, and then you will quickly memorize any piece of information, even the most difficult one.
Зачем нужна зимняя резина?
Why do we need winter tires? For car owners, winter tires are necessary to provide safety and avoid car accidents. Winter tires deliver the necessary traction. For more details, watch the episode by Светлана Попова and Татьяна Понькина.
Здоровый. Подробнее в сюжете Светланы Поповой и Татьяны Понькиной.
Living in extreme weather conditions, Russian car drivers regularly switch to winter tires. Why is it necessary? How can you choose the right tires?
И как правильно подобрать резину?
It's so lovely when it's sunny.
Существует два
There are two major tire types, summer and winter. Summer tires are more solid. When it is hot outside, they help control the car confidently. When the temperature drops below 15 degrees Celsius, summer tires get more solid.
Для летней резины необходимо наличие.
Summer tires are characterized by water drainage, so the car has a firm grip of the slippery road.
Планирование на высокой скорости при заезде в лужу.
Негласные рекомендации по замене.
The unofficial recommendations for changing tires concern the average temperature of 5 degrees Celsius. If the temperature drops further, you need to switch to winter tires.
Переходить с летней резины на зимнюю.
Зимние шины
Winter tires significantly differ from summer tires. They are made from special type of rubber that stays soft despite the temperature drop. This is essential for the firm grip on the rough winter road.
дороги.
Два вида резины существуют.
There are two types of tires, studded tires and studless tires. The first ones enhance traction on ice, whereas the second type is for the city area, as chemical compounds are used to melt the snow on city roads, which means we usually handle the car on the asphalt. When the temperature rises above 5 degrees Celsius, it's time to switch to summer tires. If you keep using winter tires, you will wear them.
In any weather conditions, the guarantee of safe driving is the firm grip of the road. This helps control the car without skidding.
Движение автомобиля без заноса.
Apart from winter and summer tires, you can choose the alternative, all-season tires.
Можно использовать как летнюю резину.
In our weather conditions, all-season tires are the same as summer tires.
Эксперты индустрии автомобилестроения.
Experts say it is important to know the production date, as tires can be exploited for no more than 6 years. After 6 years, their gripping features reduce significantly.
Посмотреть на ее боковине при покупке.
It is also important to take into account the place of production. Tires from China, Africa and South America must not be used in Russia, whereas Finnish tires are an ideal option. If your steel horse has the relevant tires, then you can trust it even in the most extreme weather conditions. The Big Bang Theory is the leading explanation about how the universe began. It was proposed by Friedman and Lemaitre in the 20th century. In 20 years, the theory was revised by George Gamow. The practical implications of this theory are to be discussed in the episode by Anastasia Lysyuk and Ekaterina Kuznetsova.
Bam!
Bang! In a fraction of a second, everything was created. The mystery of our existence is hidden in that fraction. According to the theory, at the very start of our universe was endlessly small, hot and dense. All of a sudden, this unstable formation exploded. The place widened and the temperatures of the particles started dropping. After the first million of years, hydrogen and helium stabilized, leading to formation of astronomical objects under gravity.
Звезды и другие небесные тела.
The Big Bang Theory gets more and more popular every year. Are there any practical implications of this research? Ekaterina Kuznetsova and I, Anastasia Lysyuk, tried to find this out. We decided to discuss this question with experts representing two opposing sides, natural sciences and humanities. Evgeny Vodenitsky is a physicist, and he is confident about the importance of Big Bang Theory in the modern world. Kirill Shuldigov supports the humanities side. He believes that knowledge of Big Bang Theory theory has no practical value in our world.
The word theory means it is one of many assumptions about how the space around us came to existence.
How many resources do we have to spend to prove it? Today we spend about $60 million for the space industry. This is a huge sum of money.
Yes, that's a lot. However, we spend them not only on proving or refuting the theory, we need this knowledge in our everyday lives. For example, talking about clothes, zippers and Velcro. These things had been invented before the first spaceflight, but they were used in space. Compact transmitters appeared thanks to space.
Полетов в космос, но начали применяться именно там. Связь. Компактные передатчики и приемники появились благодаря космосу.
And how about thermonuclear bombs? And in the nearest future, a thermonuclear reactor, which will produce energy for big cities with the help of one water glass.
Одного стакана обеспечить энергией целые города.
Spend huge amount of money on inventing a thermonuclear bomb and then destroy everything on the planet.
What damage do you think the theory might bring?
As I've said, a thermonuclear bomb can blow up our planet.
Let's imagine for a second that humanity never has a chance to know how the universe came to existence. What then?
Если мы говорим о каких-то специалистах,
When it comes to specialists, of course, this knowledge is useful and can be used in applied sciences.
уже произошло с примерами, которые озвучил Евгений. Что касается
The rest of the world does not lose anything, not knowing this information.
И эта информация не будет иметь какого-то принципиального значения.
Но вообще, вот если
To sum up, what are the practical implications of the Big Bang Theory?
знаний о теории Большого взрыва.
Теоретически,
if the Big Bang Theory is proved, then it also proves many other theories and physical laws. Maybe someday people will be able to model physical process similar to the Big Bang.
Могут смоделировать какие-то процессы, аналогичные Большому взрыву.
And play God? Yes, play God.
Сказать, что поиграть в Бога.
Ну хорошо, мы докажем теорию.
Okay, we prove the Big Bang Theory and other theories. What then? Creating our own universe?
Можно создавать свои вселенные.
Maybe it's more about the process rather than the result?
Верно, да, вот согласен.
Yes, I agree. The process is much more important. That is why governments and private companies spend a lot of money on space exploration. This year, a Russian tycoon invested $100 million in space exploration to find alien life.
Просто в изучение космоса, в поиск внеземной жизни.
Today we learned the natural sciences experts are confident about the need to study the Big Bang Theory. Humanities experts don't think so. Physics give us proofs, and philosophy helps us think. We feel that only after joining forces we can reach the truth. Knowledge of history shows us the future. If the Big Bang Theory is proven, it will become a massive breakthrough for all humans.
В нашей следующей программе
In our next program, you will learn a lot of interesting facts about our everyday life. As Leonardo da Vinci once said, thanks to nature, we learn something new at every corner. My name is Yulia Maximenyuk. Till next discoveries with Табула раса.
До новых открытий с программой «Табула раса».